Downforce. Have you ever wondered how some race cars can corner at high speeds without spinning out? The answer is downforce. Today, I'll explain what downforce is and the clever ways that race cars produce it. To understand downforce, we must first analyze the forces exerted on a moving race car. Any moving object through air is subject to aerodynamic forces. The four main aerodynamic forces are thrust, lift, drag, and weight. Since race cars remain on the ground, we will only consider drag and lift. Drag is a resistance force that acts opposite to the motion of an object. Drag is caused by the contact between a solid body in motion with the fluid it's traveling through. Therefore, drag is a mechanical force. Lift is a force that acts perpendicular to the motion of an object. Lift is caused by the difference in pressure of the air flowing above the car and the air flowing below the car. Lift can be positive or negative. A net positive lift force occurs when the air pressure above the car is lower than the air pressure below the car. Bernoulli's principle can help explain this phenomenon. According to Bernoulli's principle, fluid pressure is lower where fluids move quicker, and fluid pressure is higher where fluids move slower. Therefore, positive lift is caused by the slower moving air from below. Positive lift is what allows airplanes to fly. For cars, positive lift reduces the lateral grip of the car's tires and in very severe cases can cause the car to go airborne. To combat this problem, race car engineers have to find a way to produce negative lift or downforce. Downforce pushes the car towards the ground, therefore increasing grip and stability in high-speed turns. Downforce can be produced in many ways, but one of the most commonly used ways is to attach a wing or spoiler to the back of the car. The cross-section of a wing looks like an upside-down airfoil. This shape separates the airflow that comes into contact with the wing structure. The airstream that is forced downwards interferes with the laminar flow of air underneath the wing. This causes the lower stream of air to accelerate. From Bernoulli's principle, we know that faster moving air has a lower pressure. This means that there's a pressure differential of the airstream above the wing and below it. The high pressure therefore results in a downward force. Downforce from a wing improves stability and grip of the car and significantly reduces the chances of a car taking flight at high speeds. The amount of downforce can be altered by the wing's angle of attack. The greater the angle of attack, the larger the downforce. But as the angle of attack is increased, the aerodynamic drag experienced by the wing is also increased. This results in a decrease in top speed. The adjustments of the angle of attack of a race car wing is altered depending on the racetrack and weather conditions. When driving on a racetrack that has smaller straights and many corners, more downforce is needed. Therefore, the angle of attack is increased and so is the aerodynamic drag caused by the wing. When driving on a racetrack with long straights and few corners, drag must be reduced to maximize top speed, therefore a low angle of attack is used, resulting in lower downforce. There are always trade-offs when altering the angle of attack. But in 1968, the Lotus Formula One team successfully eliminated this compromise by a phenomenon called the ground effect. Their cars, the Lotus 78 and 79, had very unique side pod structures. Side pods are usually used to cool a car's engine, but the Lotus team discovered a way to manipulate the airflow so that they could cool the car's engine, while at the same time produce downforce with almost no drag. The underside of the cars was sealed with skirts that could touch the road surface, forming a tunnel for air to flow into. The upper side of the side pods was curved in an airfoil shape. This airfoil shape constricts the cross-sectional area of the air flowing under the car. By the continuity flow rate, we know that wherever there's a constriction of a fluid, the fluid will accelerate. From Bernoulli's principle, we know that a faster moving fluid has a lower pressure. This decrease in pressure causes the car to be sucked to the road. This allowed drivers to corner at much faster speeds and resulted in faster lap times. Mario Andretti, one of Team Lotus's drivers, described the car as, quote, "It's like it's painted to the road." Through the years, ground effect has evolved to produce a significant amount of downforce. Some modern-day race cars produce more downforce than their own weight. This in theory means that over a certain speed, they can drive upside down. Thank you for watching.